Good evening, everybody. This is TheoSophia Rose. I'm here to discuss grounding with you. And I am going to give you the advanced way. If it seems overwhelming to you, you must allow yourself to do it gradually. There are a lot of pieces to it. But as I've worked with those whom I mentor, there seems to always be shown to me another depth to take it. So what is grounding for? It is almost like a building in a hurricane. If it hasn't been prepared correctly, it will blow down. Trees will uproot. We don't want to have that happen to you in respect to your aura and to you living your own life. So we must anchor your light, which as you raise yourself in consciousness is going to expand and become more and more and more. Mine reaches 26 miles. So I cannot have an unroot situation or maybe only one root. It won't ever hold it. And I wouldn't be able to be centered, awake, and functionable. So a lot of times when you all might find yourself being disturbed or emotionally upset or fearful, you have become unrooted. And what would be that is? It is called fight or flight. The root is about feeling safe. It has your vitality. It has your well-being in it. So if you don't have that, you're going to have fear. And it could be a lot of different patternings about fear that are going to hold you in that place. So as we collectively work together to eliminate fear for you and a balance of your emotional body field, first we need you rooted. The root chakra has a great capacity. The animal there is the elephant. While we were in Thailand meditating, we were able to experience the elephants very closely, and they were unmovable unless they wanted to move. So this is how you want to have yourself, not unmovable, but to your wish. Everyone has choice. And we want to get you to where you choose how to live life, how to seek and perceive love, and have the world around you touch you. So I'm going to go through each piece explaining it to the best of my ability. We are all a part of the whole, but I am not you and you are not me. You may need to change the words or a little bit of the understanding. But if you can get to where you do what I'm suggesting, I have not had a failed client yet that doesn't have life change. It has people go from attacking to neutral and having understanding. It's a powerful tool. We are going to begin there. And maybe as we work, it will also continue to grow. It is not me to question. It's only me to listen and to follow through. So first, we are going to ask, I connect to the crystalline grid of Mother Earth. I connect to the crystalline grid of Mother Earth. I will write that phrase in the discussion area for you, but if you're writing it now, you'll remember, and plus the video will still be here. The crystalline grid was created over time and holds the thoughts and memories by the scribes of everything that's happened. It is now, due to the fall of Atlantis, in a disarray. And yet it is the depth of the earth that I'm encouraging you to reach out to go to. Things are changing. There'll be other instructions when they're appropriate. But for now, we're connecting to the crystalline grid of Mother. First piece. Next, we are going to call to the central sun. Our source energy comes from the central sun, which is behind Sirius, not from the sun in the sky. Clearly, I'll repeat myself. Source lives at the central sun, which is behind Sirius, not the sun in the sky. So we reach out to the great central sun and ask to receive a light blue light of serenity to come to your crown chakra and to let it begin to move down through you to the crystalline grid. If for now you can at least follow it through to your root chakra, that's fine. It's a beginning. This gift was given to me when very challenging situations came, and I did not want to move from my nirvana place. So the serenity of this blue light will let you have that ability to maintain a peace, a harmony, and step back and see things for what they are versus the old experience. Well, one eye for another eye, however you want to say it. We're going to begin to hope that we can move to a place where we can see through truth, knowing there's always a blessing in the end, and have a desire, show me my lessons. Let me look and see what they are without fear. So we are being given the gift of the light blue light of divinity, of serenity, from the great central sun before we begin. So now as we follow that light and we arrive at the root chakra, the color for the root chakra is scarlet red. Imagine that in your mind, scarlet red. I want you to see your chakra spinning clockwise, opening to about 6 inches. Maybe at some times as you grow, or even today, you're going to hear it say and hear a scream, or I'm afraid, oh, I can't, what will happen to me? I want you to hold that. You put your thumb to the second digit of your finger and hold the truth, I'm safe. I am safe. And let the scarlet light begin to move and encircle and fill that chakra. Maybe it'll look brown to you, or even all white. No, we want it to be scarlet red at this time. Scarlet red, very strong, and we want it to be quickened. We want the particle spin of the light of the cells of this root to get faster and faster and faster. So if today you are only feeling it maybe this fast, know that there'll be one day it'll be so fast you can't see it. That's what we're looking for. So be gentle with yourself. So we have reached out to the crystalline grid. We've called to the great central sun, bringing down through a light blue serenity into the chakra, bringing it scarlet red, seeing it opening. Energy follows thought. The number one law in energy healing is that energy will follow your intention, your thought. So if our intention is that we see and imagine scarlet red comes to that chakra and that it opens and it spins quickly, so it is. It is known by many of us as healers who've done much testing. Imagination is 98% true because of this law. scarlet red, spin quickly, clear, clear. Do not give any power to anything negative you hear. Let the red, scarlet red light just fill it over. Just drown it out. Now, over to the left side of you is a huge volcano. Don't try to mind-wise, logically figure it out. There just is. And it is streaming because it has awoken. Red and orange lava, which is going to come pour over that chakra, taking it deeper down into the earth. There are no thoughts of being hurt or burned. None of those things happen. It is an action of love, red and orange lava, that will just run over you, taking you down to your Earth Star chakra, which is down about 12 inches below your feet, and your pyramid of prosperity exists there. Always a place all of us want to know about. And if you haven't been there yet, you haven't been present for it. It may be developed there from other lifetimes, or it may be waiting for you. And there'll be a large, wide deck out around it. So take time here. Some I've seen have jewels on the outside. It's very lavish inside. Some have just simple needs. It doesn't matter. It means nothing other. You've brought the lava, red and orange, down over your scarlet red chakra, and you've moved down into your 13th Earth Star. Now from here, we have two options. We can fly down to the floor bed of the earth to see Mother, or we can do through a hollow tube like they do at the swim. A client came up with that idea, and a lot of people like it. I also have a third option. If you want to grow even deeper, have you ever heard of a banyan tree? A banyan tree develops many trunks of the tree. It isn't just one trunk that makes that tree strong. It's however many. Each of you are being offered by the heavens a banyan tree. Perhaps grab that limb and let it take you that ride straight down. But imagine the strength and foundation you're creating for yourself with the strength that that tree can withstand anything. Just think about it. So then you will have arrived at the crystalline grid of Mother. I will tell you on that journey from the Earth Star to the crystalline grid of Mother, there will be a period of time where you don't hear or feel anything. It is the gap. Anytime you move before you reach Father or Mother, there is a gap of nothingness. So if you reach and there's nothingness, keep going. You haven't gotten there yet. For it will be full alignment when you reach there. It's like there's a cornucopia of life waiting for you to touch. So, is that enough? For now it is. Perhaps next week or 2 weeks, I might have another piece to that for you. We all open our hearts and just wait. Because the more our light grows, the more we must be anchored. So, now I will guide you in that meditation without explanation. You can always go back, start again, to get all the understanding of the pieces. Or you can write me and ask if you have a question. So, here we go. I am connecting to the crystalline grid of Mother Earth. I reach to the great central sun to bring a light blue light down through my channel of serenity, down in and through my root chakra. As I touch my root chakra with that light, I remind it that it is scarlet red, vibrant, alive, assured, with a great amount of vitality and love. And have it spin faster and faster, quicker than the particle spin. I began to see the lava from my left of red and orange coming to not only rinse itself over the chakra, but to continue to move me down towards the Earth Star, where I land softly. I take a moment and sit for a few minutes inside my pyramid, absorbing the gift I have left there for myself, feeling the expansion of acceptance and love. And then I choose to call forth the banyan tree, and I grab a hold way up high and let it take me gently, 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 for I am at peace and assured. And then for a moment, it's like we are on idle, and then it is thrust into the earth, which is like a gentle beach, beautiful. And the cornucopia of food and peace and all that I need lies there for me. And let yourself relax and be at one. You can sit there however long you need to. I would assume the first question is, well, how often do I do that? Well, there are those who do it in the morning and then let it go. And what we find is that's not working. It's not enough. You're on a path and your way is usually your own choice. So you can do it once and see how it works for you. I can remember in my early years, I would sit whenever I felt emotionally toddled and reconnect and go down into the earth, because it is where safety lies. So in the beginning, you might have to do it quite often, but it will reap wondrous rewards for you. I am known for my ability to surrender. And I know today it is because I took so much time rooting and teaching myself to surrender, and that I was safe. So my gift to you on this wondrous 2021 that's coming in a short few hours, many blessings to each and every one of you. It's going to be wondrous because this time next year, you're going to be able to stop and think how much more of you know, how much more of you love, and how much happier you are. Many blessings. Be safe.